Hello students, welcome to VRCT Chemistry channel. In the previous videos, we have discussed the multiple choice questions of classification of elements and carbon compounds. So link of the videos already shared in the description box. Go through it. In the today's session, we will discuss about chemical reactions and equation, and the second one metallurgy. So these two chapter we will discuss in the today's session. First chapter, that is chemical equations and the reactions. So the first reaction, the reaction of iron nail with copper sulfate is a type of reaction. So when iron react with the copper sulfate, Fe react with CuSO4, it is FeSO4 plus Cu. So it is a displacement type of reaction. More reactor atom replaces less reactor atom. Second, reddish brown precipitate form on the nail kept in a solution of copper sulfate. Again the same type of reaction. So copper sulfate, answer is copper. So reaction copper sulfate react with zinc, ZnSO4 plus copper, means zinc sulfate plus copper. So what is the type of reaction? Again the displacement type of reactions. Most react to zinc replaces less react to copper. Next one, that is the combination type of reaction. First one, copper react with H2SO4, it is a displacement type reaction. Second one, H2 plus Cl2. So this is your correct answer. B is correct answer. That is combination type of reaction. Two or more than two type of reactant gives a single one product called as combination type of reaction. In third one, decomposition, and the fourth is also decomposition type. Fifth number question, which of the following is a decomposition reaction? So calcium carbonate on heating gives calcium oxide or carbon dioxide. Single reactant gives two or more than two products called as a decomposition type of reaction. Next, in a chemical equation, dash is written to the left hand side of the reaction. So reactant written to the left hand side and product written to the right hand side. Next, when you are writing arrows, triangle symbol on the arrow, it means heat of the reaction. KNO3 react with water plus heat, KNO3 aqueous will be formed. So this is endothermic of reaction. Heat will be absorbed. When heat will be absorbed, then type of reaction is endothermic, which is written to the left hand side. When heat is evolved, then it is exothermic reaction. When sodium hydroxide drop down into the water automatically heated, so it is exothermic reaction. When KNO3, that is potassium nitrate, drop down into water, it automatically cools the temperature, so it is endothermic reaction. Solution of Al2SO4, aluminum sulfate, in water gives colorless solution. Next, carbon dioxide turns lime water milky, it's odorless and it is colorless. All of this, when dash is passed through fresh lime water, it turns milky. As just now we have discussed carbon dioxide. The magnesium react with concentrated HCl to form dash salt. It forms magnesium chloride. When magnesium react with twice HCl, because valency of magnesium is 2, it will form MgCl2 plus hydrogen gas will be removed. Any metal react with acid, it liberate hydrogen gas. Zinc react with hydrochloride. What is the type of reaction? Zinc react with hydrochloride. It is a again displacement type of reaction. Two times of hydrogen we have to react. What it forms? ZnCl2 will form and hydrogen gas will be removed in the reaction. It's a displacement type. In a double displacement, ion exchange will be there. Two atoms are displaced. Next to this, writing a chemical reaction in brief by using chemical formula is called as chemical equation. 70 number question. When the positive charge on an ion increases or negative charge on the them decreases, it is oxidation. Oxidation means positive charge increases. When you are writing sodium is converted into sodium plus 1. Positive charge increases by plus 1 unit. It's an oxidation type of reaction. The chemical reaction in which two or more products are formed from a single reactant called as a decomposition reaction. Means single reactant can form two or more than two types of products. 19. A chemical equation that are written to the right hand side. In a chemical equation, products are written to the right hand side while reactant written to the left hand side. Aqueous solution of zinc sulfate is added in the aqueous solution of barium chloride. So this is double displacement reaction. So what is the reaction? ZnSO4 react with ZnSO4. I will clean this one, all these things. ZnSO4 react with barium. ZnSO4 react with barium chloride. It gives Zn zinc chloride and barium sulfate as a product. So this is double displacement type of reaction. Next to this, second chapter, metallurgy. So out of the 4 element, which is metal? So magnesium is metal in out of the 4 element. Sulfur is non-metal, phosphorus is non-metal, bromine is non-metal. Which is non-metal? Aurum metal, mercury metal, bromine non-metal, copper metal. Third one, metalloid. Metalloid means the element which shows both the properties of metals and non-metals, both the properties. Aluminum metal, antimony metalloid, zinc metal, mercury metal. Fourth number question, metalloids having properties of both metals and non-metals. Dash is good conductor of electricity. Graphite is allotrope of carbon, good conductor of electricity. आपल्या घरात सेल जे असतात त्या सेलमध्ये जो वर्टिकल रॉड असतो दॅट इज ऑल्सो ग्राफाइट. डॅश इज अ मेटल विच इज in the liquid form. Mercury is one of the metal which is form liquid state, while all elements of the periodic table form solid state. Amphoteric oxide. Zinc oxide is amphoteric oxide, means which shows both property acidic and basic. First one. Next 8 number, carbon dioxide is acidic oxide and potassium oxide is basic oxide. When this oxide react with water, it forms acid. When basic oxide react with water, it forms base. So it is acidic and this is basic in the nature. Next, dash is the ore of aluminum, bauxite, Al2O3 twice H2O. This is the formula of bauxite. So this is aluminum ore. Bronze is alloy of copper and tin. So bronze can be made by copper and tin. Sn is the symbol for tin. An alloy prepared from iron, nickel and chromium. Stainless steel is the alloy which is prepared from iron, nickel and chromium. So most important component is iron and carbon. That is next one. Dash is the allotropic form of non-metals which conduct electricity. Graphite, which is the allotrope of carbon. Dash has an oxide which is soluble in sodium hydroxide. Zinc oxide is soluble in sodium hydroxide. Dash prevents the rusting of iron. Zinc galvanizing we are utilizing to prevent rusting. It's coating of zinc. 16 number, dash is obtained by the reduction of its oxide by the carbon. Answer is again zinc. Dash is used an anode during electrolysis of reduction in a bauxite. So graphite element is utilized. Silver get corroded due to formation of hydrogen sulfide in air. H2S gas which is present in the air which can reduce the silver. Dash is hardest substance and has highest melting point. Diamond is hardest substance which is also allotrope of carbon which has higher melting point and boiling point. Jewelry articles are gold plated with all these things. To show zinc is more reactive than the copper, the correct procedure is to prepare copper sulfate solution and dip zinc strip. That is, displacement will be occur and most reactive elements displaces less reactive. Iron is less reactive than the aluminum. A solution of Al2SO4 in water gives colorless solution. A solution of dash in water, copper sulfate. This is very important. Copper sulfate show blue color in the water. A solution of dash in water shows green color. Ferrous sulfate gives green color. Copper sulfate gives blue color. Al2SO4, that is aluminum sulfate, gives colorless. Next, what would be the correct order in increasing order of the reactivity? Copper, iron, zinc and aluminum. This is the increasing order. During the extraction of aluminum, the chemical reaction of transformation of bauxite into alumina is carried out and this process is called as Hall's process. A solution of copper sulfate in water is blue in the color. Which of the following process is carried out to to avoid the formation of greenish layer, that is corrosion. On the basis of corrosion, tinning is utilizing. Bronze is an alloy of copper and tin. Dash dash is an alloy of iron, nickel, chromium, stainless steel. Basic oxide K2O. Electrolysis of aluminum is carried out by the graphite. Iron is less reactive than the aluminum. We are done with this one. Next one. Which of the following method is used for prevention of accumulation of greenish layer, tinning meshes? By willfully table method, separation particles of gangue is carried out by the gravitation. More metal having more density, so they can be settled at ground easily. Aluminum oxide is amphoteric oxide, which shows both character, acidic and basic. Atomic number of aluminum is 13, so the electronic configuration is 283. The chemical formula of zinc blende is ZnS. Extraction of moderately reactive element is done by roasting and calcination. Corrosion, roasting means heating of ore in presence of air, and heating of ore in absence of air means calcination. Corrosion of a silver is causes a black layer of silver sulfide. To prevent corrosion of iron steel, galvanizing method is utilized. To prevent aqua regia, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid and hydrochloric acid, so both are in the ratio of 3:1. The sound of one metal colliding on the another, called as sonority, produces ringing sound. Dash dash exists in liquid form. Bromine is exist in liquid form. This is non-metal. Ionic compound is electrically neutral, but the solution of ionic compound is electrically conductor. This is very important one. Sodium chloride is neutral electrically, but solution of sodium chloride in the water, which is electrically conductor. Dash dash is least reactive metal, gold, because this is noble metal. Dash dash forms green color in the solution, ferrous sulfate. Zinc form bond with the other elements called as amalgams. Mercury elements called as amalgams. The minerals which forms metal can be separated economically, ores. So when metals can be separated from the ore, called as ores, and whatever things which is found in earth crust, called as minerals. All ores are mineral, but all minerals are not ore. Thank you. We'll meet in the next video.